Well, sometimes it feels like there's nowhere safe, even inside our own houses. Danny and Jess are victims of multiple home invasions. They fear what's next.
Feared for my family.
Very frightening.
You should feel safe in your home.
In the dead of night, an accused thief sneaks towards a family car. Hot on her heels is security guard and father of two, Danny Brett. Struggling to detain her, his wife Jess runs to help. The pair scuffling with the woman in their Frankston driveway in Melbourne's southeast late last year.
You don't even know whose house this is. But she wouldn't give up the car key.
She wouldn't give anything up.
So she's attacked Jess. It was a split decision. Like, didn't know if there was someone else out there.
He could have been stabbed or anything, so frightening, very frightening.
Danny keeps hold of the woman while Jess is on the phone to police. Less than a minute later, officers rush in. Jess and Danny say the woman was drug affected. Police wanted to speak with her after 3 other break-ins. She was on bail at the time.
You're under arrest for an aggravated burglary.
You're a pretty tough guy, work in security. This seems like it's really affected you.
Everything changes. Like, you can't just have like a day off, go out, have fun. It's always going to be there.
I get flashbacks. The hearing of the glass, any bang, anything like that now, I just jump.
The Bretts remained on edge, keeping a close eye on their home. 2 months later, a teenager turned up, banging on the door while Danny was working night shift.
I didn't know who was there. I didn't know if they had, a weapon or anything.
A second teen was waiting on the street. Jess says he had a metal pole down his pants. Police arrived and arrested the boy at the door. The Bretts believe they were targeting their home and car. And this time they felt like they had a lucky escape.
Feared for my family.
How are we to know if they were going to come back though? We don't know.
Teens targeting cars has become all too common. In Brighton earlier this week, these alleged car thieves case out a Land Rover and jump in.
They found my wife's car open, they ransacked that, they found my keys in there and then popped the door on mine and then drove off.
Chris Riddell used a tracker to follow his car's movements and found it a few streets away. But he later conducted his own stakeout.
Ran for nearly what would have been almost 2 Ks around the streets of Brighton, and it was quite the ordeal for me.
The 15-year-old was arrested, then a 16-year-old handed himself in.
I think what irritates and frustrates people more is just the young age of these people.
The latest Victorian crime data shows a 33% increase in aggravated burglaries in homes from 2022 to 2023.
There's very rarely violence involved. They're looking to get into the home really quickly, get the keys, get the car and take the car for a joyride.
Acting Assistant Commissioner Therese Fitzgerald leads Victoria Police's Operation Trinity. More than 70 extra officers, the Air Wing and Dog Squad, targeting those trying to steal cars each night.
We know that they're posting to social media about when they steal a vehicle. They're posting how they drive, which is particularly concerning to us.
There is real frustration in the community. Is there concern amongst police that someone's going to get hurt?
We don't send our police members out on the road without operational safety equipment. Members of the community don't have that, they don't have the training. We just urge you not to confront people. We urge you to call police and call 000 immediately.
Police are making arrests, but what victims grapple with most is the courts giving people bail. In Chris's case, 2 teens were charged within days and then released.
There are regular home invasions and thefts going on by kids that are already on bail for multiple offences of the same thing, and it just strikes you as being absolutely ridiculous.
The system is just broken.
Joshua Pluger from First Choice Bollards used to only work on commercial properties. Now he says he's adding bollards to homes every week.
They are reaching out more for bollards in residential areas, definitely for safety and a peace of mind.
We don't urge people to get bollards. We don't see it's necessary if you lock your doors and lock your home.
But for those who've had their homes invaded, like Jess and Danny, they say they'll do whatever it takes to feel safe in their own home.
It doesn't matter where you live these days, it can happen anywhere. Oh, it's going to take a long time to heal. And if it happens again, oh God, God help me.
It's nowhere to live, is it? Scared in your own home, and we hear it far too often.